should be here in the Four Nations face-off. Welcome back to EA Sports. James Cebulski, Cheryl Pounder, ready to bring you what should be a dandy. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Well, the hype for this one has been off the hook. Puck is dropped. Let's see if this one actually lives up to it. And he takes the feed. Oh, and he makes the save. I thought he was beaten on that one-timer, but no. Fires it. Comes up with the stop. Slides it diagonally to McCall. Oh, and another save. Great poke by McDavid. Team Canada's got possession of the puck. Big-time stop there.
Whenever he gets in close quarters, it's almost a gimme, isn't it? Well, not tonight. The goaltender comes up huge.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. And there's a glove save on the play. Feeds it on over to Kempe. Shakes off the coverage. Quick feed to Hedman. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. From the point, they take control of it. Team Canada's got the puck. Canada's looking to break out. And now he moves it to Reinhart. Thunderous hip check on the play. Shuts him down. And it's a quick pass to Nylander. Here's a shot. Can't get it to go. Oh, somebody get the smelling salts after that.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Saucers it tape to tape. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. And they win the draw here in their own end. Morrissey's got the puck in his own zone. Perfectly executed hip check there. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Slides it across. He's got a step on a breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Here's a chance. Oh, what a slick stop by Binnington. And he's knocked off the puck there. Loses the coverage there. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Slides the puck to Lindholm. Big time stop. Late goings of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Lindholm's won the draw. They'll look to set up. Oh, look at this. That's blocked. Doughty's lugging the puck. And he's... Oh, what a chance here. Here's a pass. What a save. Oh, my goodness. I thought they had it there off the rush.
Ekholm's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Canada's had a tough start to the opening frame, James. They don't look connected. There's not a lot of motion, and they're struggling with the puck. They turned it over a ton of times. They need to keep it simple to move it forward. They're just lucky this is still a scoreless game.
Team Sweden's got a hold of the puck. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Taves. Big time save on the one-timer. Sweden's grabbed a hold of the puck. Tosses it to Kempe. Denies him on the slapper. And the keeper's going to play it. Moves the puck to Reinhart. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Picked up along the wall by Taves. Feeds it to Stone. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Looking to set up offensively. And they'll dump it in. And that's off a stick. Puck picked up by Hedman. Directed over to Kempe. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. Puck moved over to Crosby. And now he angles it across to Parayko. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Team Canada's finally got the game's first goal here in the second period, and it's not for a lack of trying.
Yeah, they've played extremely well throughout this game so far, James. I mean, they've had multiple opportunities to score, and finally they get one. I think they can take a deep sigh of relief and get going.
And that somehow stayed out of the net. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark in this period, Canada's up 1-0. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Passes on over to Marchand. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Gives him a jolt with that hit. There's the one-timer. Oh, one-timer save. Wow! Here's a short pass to Point. Feeds the puck over to Raquel. With possession along the wall. Answers it with an even better save. Moves it to Point. Pass across to Jarvis. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. He's got a step. Look at this. Glove saved by Allmark.
All you have to do is look at the stat sheet to see where he scores all of his goals from, and he is right in his wheelhouse. He's got the puck on his stick in that tight space in front of the net. Just can't execute because the goaltender makes a miraculous save.
Puts it on net.
Allmark's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Team Sweden's got the puck against the boards. Canada's got control of it now from their own end. Taken along the wall by Hagel. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Quick shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Team Sweden's had the puck a ton in this game, so it often is difficult to find yourself trailing in it. And you know that there's some frustration when it comes to that, but the coaching staff will be telling them, in particular between the second and third intermission, to stick with the game plan, continue to be urgent, but be a little more aggressive around the net and get net front on every shot.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Reinhart. Lets it fly! And he was ready for that save! Canada's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Team Canada's moving it up the ice. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
there. Along the half wall with the puck. There's a blast! And that's blocked from someone in front.
Stone's fighting for an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Poked away by Hedman. And the play continues. And he takes the feed. Makes the save with the glove. Big-time collision, and look at that. He landed right on his own bench.
Well, you know that the one giving the hit likes this, to send a message, send you right over the boards into the laps of your teammates. It's embarrassing either way, no question that you got off your feet and you wound up on your bench.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Handles the puck. Back at the point, they set it up. And he slides it quickly to Kempe. Wide of the net. Takes the feed. Blocked in front. Canada's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Jukin and driving and shakes off the check. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Goaltender's at the bench with the delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be to task.
Here's a first look at the power play.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
And they get the puck out of the defensive end.
Allmark's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
From the point! Oh, denies them again!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Sweden's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. What pressure here in the offensive end. Oh, that goes off the post. What a chance right there. And they clear the zone, easing the pressure. Canada's penalty killers come up with a monstrous effort. And he stands tall in goal.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Sweden's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Canada's got possession here in their own end. Oh, what a hip check! He lined it up perfectly. Denies him with... Save. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
Well, an aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Points won the draw here in their own zone. Takes the bank pass feed. Twists the game.
Yeah, this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned.
Team Canada's been the better team tonight, and after that empty netter, that should pretty much seal the win for them there.
I like the way they played and had urgency at the end of the game here, and they're rewarded with the empty netter. They should have this one in the bag.
Under a minute to go in the third. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Quick pass to Hedman. Scores! And they finally break on through offensively.
No, that's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the puck. It just hasn't gone in for them, James, but they haven't gotten frustrated. They've stuck with the game plan, and here they are.
Here in the late goings of the period, Sweden's shown a new energy. energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Team Sweden's got the puck along the boards. Shot! Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Slides it on over to Taves. It's a 2-on-1. Takes the return feed. What a play. That's how you do it. Defense. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. Steps into it. Oh, glove saved by Binnington. Team Sweden's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out of